As we take a look at the tail of the tape for the main event tonight, Karakhanyan is 28 years of age, 5'8", 144 3/4 pounds. There you see his reach. Lance Palmer just 26 years of age and 54. There you see it's a 10-point must system. 3 judges score the fight based on effective striking, grappling, aggression, and cage control. There are no kicks or knees to the head of a grounded opponent in the World Series of Fighting. For formal introductions, we send it back up inside the cage. Here is Jazz Securo.
Ladies and gentlemen, you are witnessing a new standard in excellence in mixed martial arts today. It's the World Series of Fighting on a global scale. Ladies and gentlemen, your main event is sanctioned by the BC Athletic Commissioner, Mr. Dave Maydell. And now, live from the Pacific National Exhibition Agrodome in Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada, ladies and gentlemen, it's about to go down for everybody in the building and those watching live on NBCSN. Ladies and gentlemen, somebody make some noise! Your main event is brought to you by Boost Mobile. Be heard. 5 rounds for the World Series of Fighting Featherweight World Championship. And now, introducing fighting out of the blue corner. His record is perfect with 7 wins and no defeats. He stands 5 feet 4 inches tall and weighed in at 144.5 pounds. Fighting out of Sacramento, California. Tonight, he makes his World Series of Fighting debut. Introducing Lance, the Unstoppable Palmer.
Hi, Mom.
And now his opponent on my right, fighting out of the red corner. His impressive record, 22 victories, 3 defeats, and 1 draw. He stands 5 feet 8 inches tall and weighed in at 144 3/4 pounds. He fights out of Riverside, California, presenting Georgi Karakhanyan. Your referee in charge of the action is Mr. Kevin Dornan.
All right, come to center. Come to center, Georgie. All right, guys, we've been over the rules in the dressing room. I'm expecting a good, clean fight from both of you and obey my commands at all times. Fight clean, fight hard, and fight fair. Touch gloves if you wish.
So here we go, 5 rounds scheduled, the main event at the World Series of Fighting 7. This for the inaugural featherweight belt.
Are you ready? Are you ready? Let's fight!
And boss, it'll be interesting to see who makes the first move here. Lance Palmer's certainly aware of what Georgi Karakhanyan has in those hands, but I think Karakhanyan also aware of what Lance Palmer can do to you if he gets you to the ground.
That's the whole game plan here. Is Palmer going to try to strike with him? Oh, he's got to watch out for that. Especially if you're a southpaw. That's a big leg coming at you.
Boy, no problem for Karakhanyan to go top shelf on Palmer, who's 2 inches shorter. Made that almost look easy.
Getting used to his opponent. You know, one more strike like that would go to the midsection maybe.
So Palmer rocking the Ohio State Buckeye colors and Karakhanyan in the green.
Nice inside low kick. That's the thing when one of the fighters is southpaw. Inside low kicks count, work. Because they're very powerful coming from the back leg. Can travel a lot, that means there's a lot of power in there.
What's the hardest transition, boss, that you've seen in the athletes that you've worked with that come from the level of wrestling that Lance Palmer has as an All-American at a prestigious wrestling school like Ohio State to make the transition to MMA?
It's the stance, you know, you have to stance and the whole body movement, everything is a little different. Here we go. Nope. Karakhanyan defended really well here.
So it's just getting used to the stance in a stand-up starting position, obviously, the fight.
Yes, and every move is, you know, how you tell body movement. You know, it's not wrestling. You're having your hands low, you protect yourself for the takedown, but now suddenly you get struck in the face or kicked. Yeah, it's just a strike. But then you suddenly have to keep your hands up. And you really want to see if you can time
Well, you see how fast Palmer gets to him, though. I mean, it's just...
I know, but Karakhanyan is doing a phenomenal job defending those.
No question.
I mean, this is a great wrestler who trains with great wrestlers. Palmer, I'm talking about.
Absolutely.
So for Karakhanyan to stop those, see how calm he is. Stays just outside the reach of his opponent. Just looking.
Good straight left from Palmer there. Karakhanyan continues to come forward.
Another one. Uh-oh, poke the eye.
Thumb.
Hey, no. Please do not let this be the end.
Let me see, Georgie. Hold still. Doctor. In.
So they're going to bring the doctor in. Can't see from what we saw.
Keep those fingers close when you're reaching out. Okay, you're pulling a little bit on me. I
Let's look at it
understand
one more
this
time.
it's an accident, but keep an eye on it, all right? Keep those fists closed.
Ah,
Oh,
there you go.
yeah.
With a little bit of the right jab.
Yeah, it was almost like he tried to push him away there. Oh.
So the doctor's coming in, taking a look at Georgi Karakhanyan.
Hopefully this is going to be okay, because that will be anticlimactic. Climactic. Tell it to me. How do I say it?
This is going to be
Too focused.
This is going to be issue though, because the doctor's going to determine how well he can see out of that left eye.
You can
how
clean
many
it,
fingers
take a
do
better
I-
look at it if you want.
Hold
It's
up,
okay.
one. No, it's two.
That-
Oh, there's blood in the
Yeah,
eye.
that
What do you
doesn't
think?
look
We're
good.
okay?
Put some eye drops in there.
It's just the blood dripping down his neck. It's all a little bit.
Well, the fighter's safety is
All right, you ready to
paramount
go?
here at the World Series of Fighting. And
Yep.
if the doctor says it's okay, no damage, not going to do any more damage to it, he's going to let it go on. Obviously, it was not intentional by Lance Palmer as he was pawing forward with that hand.
You're gonna keep those
Got to
fingers
keep the
in, right?
fingers locked in.
All right, Georgie.
With the open glove, that happens from time to time.
Yeah, everything coming now for him for the left. So Palmer needs to throw big rights. Looping right hands. That is if his vision is blurred.
Yeah. So if you're just joining us, this is the first round of the main event. World
There you
Series
go.
of Fighting
All right.
7. That is Georgi
Ready?
Karakhanyan, who just sustained
Come
an
in, fight!
eye poke from Lance Palmer. Unintentional, but it stopped everything, brought the doctor in. So the clock continues now at 2:15 left of this one. Round one, we are scheduled for 5. And it's tough, boss, because Palmer didn't do it on purpose, obviously, and I'm sure he feels bad about it, but at the same time, Georgi's going to come out and he's going to be fired up. You got to answer that.
He does, because he doesn't know if it can get worse. If the eyelid's bleeding on the inside, you don't know. So might as well try to finish the fight. Then again, he's got 4 more rounds to go after this one. Does he really want to take that risk?
It doesn't seem to be affecting the speed of Georgi Karakhanyan, the way he is snapping off those kicks and punches.
Yeah, now he threw that big overhand slash clothesline. Super effective punch. Ooh, that was close.
Yes, it was.
Can you imagine you hit that? That's a highlight reel knockout. Right there. It's going to be on every World Series of Fighting promo.
Coming up on 1 minute to go of round one. This one's scheduled for 5. The World Series of Fighting for the inaugural featherweight belt. Georgi Karakhanyan in the green trunks. And it's Lance Palmer in the gray and red.
Nice.
Nice duck out.
Ducking under the hook. That was beautiful. Wow, he moves his body with the power of the kick. It was blocked, but you saw that Palmer move. Now he goes for that body. Ooh, that big right hand counter is dangerous. No power on that left kick.
20 seconds to go here in round one. When we return to Vancouver, British Columbia, we will have the second round for the featherweight belt. You're watching the World Series of Fighting 7 on NBCSN. It's Palmer, round 2. This one's scheduled for 5 for the featherweight belt of the World Series of Fighting. Boss, the question I have to you, I guess, after one round is, has Karakhanyan made Lance Palmer a little more one-dimensional, not getting this fight at all on the ground?
Yeah, he did. Oh, no, he got poked in the eye, I think.
Over here. Come over here.
He's constantly coming forward. He's got the better striking.
I didn't actually see it go.
And great takedown defense. So round 1
Yeah, all right.
is going
All
to
right. Just keep your
probably
fingers
going to
closed. Just stay here for a
Karakhanyan.
second, okay? I got both of you pawn, Georgie. Okay, I don't want to. I know. I don't want to see the pawn. I want to keep those fingers in. Okay, bro. Thank you.
Kevin Dornan talking to both fighters about
All right,
the
Lance.
pine,
You ready
which
to
is
go?
kind of a lead
Yeah,
with your
you look
hand,
good. Your
but with
eyes
the
clear. All
open
right, stay
gloves,
there.
the
Yep.
fingers get exposed, and
Time in.
that time it found the eye of Lance Palmer. So on the Boss Rutan eye poke card, it's all even at 1.
It's all even at 1. Anything you can do, I can do better.
Palmer with a nice combination coming forward.
Yeah, his opening I liked also.
There it is.
Armbar. Karakhanyan is going to go for, oh, I want to say, this guy is so fast on the ground. He's going to slip in an armbar. Well, here we go with the armbar.
Yeah, it is. There it is.
He's out. Yep, he's out.
Nice work
Wow.
by Lance Palmer.
Yeah.
Now, this is his world. I mean, this is where he's basically spent the last 6 or 7 years at a high level.
This is for him, yes. This is Team Alpha Male all the way. Needs to watch out. He's not going to get reversed. You know, working with Chris Holdsworth, who's in, you know, just won the Ultimate Fighter also, but he's a really good submission guy. All submission victories in the first round is at that camp. So, you know, he knows how to defend submissions.
Is this the most difficult aspect of an MMA fighter? Time in the gym to put in on your back, working defense and working offense from the back.
That's what I, you know, it's pretty much
Stay
the only thing I
active,
did.
let's move.
I would always start on my back and I let my partner take any position he wants. And from there, I'm going to work. Looking again here. If Palmer's going to push out, he's going to go for triangle. Oh, he's going to go.
Palmer's got to be careful here as he postures up. Karakhanyan trying to fish those legs around.
Yep, he's trying to go for a heel.
It is. It is.
Roll out. He needs to push him. Yeah, he's out already.
And that's one of those tough ones, Boss, where what you instinctively want to do is not the right thing. You want to roll away from or roll into it, but Palmer kept his cool there.
That's it, you know, just, and the trick is also to push off on the biceps, because if they got the heel hook, the biceps, or the foot is kind of on the biceps. You want to stomp first, you open that space, and then you pull out. A lot of guys only pull out. If you fight a guy like the new addition here to the World Series of Fighting, Paul Harris, you're not going to get out. But stomping and pulling out, that will work. Push and pull.
Karakhanyan continues to come forward on Palmer. A nice exchange on the ground.
Always watch out against an orthodox fighter. If you go to the body, the left hook counter is always there. So if you go for the body, add a shot. Or keep your right hand upwards.
Man, that's an explosive takedown.
Yeah, he drove really through here. But he can't lose his position now. And you see already Karakhanyan going in with the instep. He's going to see if he can push that leg.
Under 90 seconds to go here in round number 2. This one's scheduled for 5 for the inaugural World Series of Fighting featherweight belt.
Palmer really needs to work here. He needs to go start throwing body shots really hard. Not the body head, what everybody does, the 2 little taps and then go for the head. Power strikes. The body as hard as you can, and then the head. Or do body head or body head body. Mix it up. Don't do the same as everybody else does. Very nicely done here by Palmer, jumping into a half guard. From there, he's going to try to move, probably to side mount or mount. Karakhanyan puts him back in the guard. It's still an open guard though, but he really doesn't care about it because he thinks, well, if you get up, we're standing again. I'm favored there.
Boy, Palmer's strong, pushing down there, and Karakhanyan just closes the guard.
Nice.
Big
That's
elbow.
what he needs to do. And also load up again, go for the body. Karakhanyan simply underhook. Simply, it's never simple. Barrel, pull him on you.
Final 10 seconds of round number 2. We'll be back to Vancouver for a third round for the featherweight belt in the World Series of Fighting.
Stop. Seconds out, clear the deck, seconds out. Let's go, guys, quick.
World Series of Fighting goes international for the first time at World Series of Fighting 7.
Round 3, fight!
As we welcome you to the PNE Agrodome, Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada. This is for the inaugural featherweight belt. 5 rounds scheduled. Lance Palmer in the gray and red. Georgi Karakhanyan in the green. All right, boss, 2 rounds complete of the scheduled 5. How do you have it unofficially on your card?
Well, I know how they score. With the takedowns, they score a lot. So then I would say 1 and 1 each.
You got to be impressed with Lance Palmer, though, the way he's converted really to a mixed martial artist. I mean, strictly an All-American wrestler, which is no small feat, but his striking seems to be pretty good. He looks pretty comfortable on his feet.
He does. You know, his timing is still, but you know, you're facing a really good striker. You know, Karakhanyan has just phenomenal striking skills. Look how he sets it up, you know, no single kicks from him, only to the head, which they can't counter because they have to block. But everything else he sets up. The way he moves to the side here. If I would have been Palmer, I would have go bell goes, ding, run, get him. It's always a danger. You have a guy like Karakhanyan in front of you, standing super relaxed.
And you just wonder if Lance Palmer's strategy is really just to grind Karakhanyan down, frustrate him, grind him down, get a couple of takedowns.
But that has to be, you know, because on the feet, yeah, he would lose the game. He's just more powerful, Karakhanyan is, but now he's got the leg. Can he take it to the ground? Great strike. This is actually a drill that I do.
Look at this.
Holding the leg and then strike. With my students. Nice left
work
hook
by
over the
Palmer
top.
coming
Yeah. I should go again. Yeah, go for the body too.
Love that. Sends a little momentum shift there to Karakhanyan as he pulls off those punches while he's on one leg, and Palmer comes right in.
Palmer's a little pushing on his punches. If he creates a snap at the end of it, he's going to be just fine. And for Karakhanyan, he knows that, you know, if he goes full out, if he starts throwing combinations, he probably will be taken down. So that's why you see him fighting like this. Single strike, still get another arm to defend the takedown.
Oh, wow. Well timed by Lance Palmer as he comes in quickly, and he's going to take the back.
And he put both hooks in. It's important.
Got a little high. Did he get a little too high this time?
Karakhanyan's going to roll into him. Not now. He keeps rolling into him, but Palmer also keeps rolling with him, and it's a very good defense. That's what you need to do. Always keep that position.
Yeah, you talk about rolling on the mats. Again, this plays right into the Lance Palmer playbook.
Yeah, but also Karakhanyan here also. If he can suddenly explode to the right now, then he's going to be in his guard. And it looks like he's setting that up, pushing with his left leg out, see? Suddenly he will explode to the other side. Now again, he's got to go the opposite way. You want to fall to the right and then explode to the left, or vice versa. Palmer listened very well to his corner. They said, get on top. Don't lose that position. He should start raining knees down. wouldn't even go for submissions against a guy like Karakhanyan. Not from this position. If he's on all fours, start raining knees to the body.
1 minute left, 1 minute. 1 minute left.
Karakhanyan is very comfortable here. Never a good finish, you said it.
No damage done so far. I mean, he's
Keep going, you're hurting him, buddy. Power hard, dig it in. Power hard,
The referee's going to put him back on his feet if nothing happens here. Karakhanyan rolls to the right, he's going to get side choked. He's got to watch out for that. Now this is much better for Palmer. Put him up against the fence. He's got half a minute to go.
Drop that neck.
This could be it.
Drop the neck.
Yeah,
Over. That's it. It's all over.
That's it. You know, you saw he tried to jump to the opposite side of where the head was caught, but Karakhanyan knew he was going to do it, and he threw his legs up and caught him. We're going to probably see that in the replay. Watch how he does that.
That is it. Georgi Karakhanyan. How slick is this?
Did you see? He tried to throw his body to the opposite side, which is the perfect way of defending the guillotine choke, to stay out of it, but Karakhanyan just moved his body with him and caught him in the guard. And you know, for Team Alpha Male to get caught in a guillotine choke, that is
very rare.
Very rare.
And immediately Lance Palmer, I think, boss, realized what he had done the moment it happened. Georgi Karakhanyan just a little too slick as he makes Lance Palmer pay for that one minor mistake. We'll be back for the official decision and to talk to the new featherweight champion of the World Series of Fighting when we return on NBCSN. Beautiful night here in Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada, as the World Series of Fighting goes international. As we bring the main event to a close, we send it inside the cage. Jazz Securo has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight ends with a tap out due to a guillotine choke at 4 minutes and 40 seconds of round number 3. Your winner and new World Series of Fighting Featherweight Champion, Georgi Karakhanyan.
President Ray Sefo there to present the inaugural featherweight belt.
Yeah. Get ready. Listen. What you wanna do? If you don't strike first, that's when they gon' come at you. Yeah. And you know it's true. Don't let your life get worse. Being timid, that ain't cool. Nah.